everyone. All right, so I am back with another video, and this one, I'm not sure the title what's gonna be, but you can probably tell it's not a happy one, unfortunately. It's been 2 weeks and 1 day now since another one of our doggies crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, I cannot even believe I'm saying this, and especially guys, because the one that passed away was my youngest dog, Trinity. You might remember her from my blogs. I know I don't really show my dogs a whole lot on my blogs, especially now. I haven't even been blogging a whole lot since we moved back here in Connecticut, because you guys know I don't like the lighting in this house and all that. But anyways, so yeah, this is crazy. I wasn't sure to film this video now. I think I decided to film it now. Everything is very raw, but at the same time I'm still in shock. So I don't think I'm 100% aware. Like, I haven't hit me 100% yet. And that's why I think I want to get this video out of the way now. I filmed a similar video when Hawkins passed away, and it took me like months, I think, to film that and upload it. But this time I want to do it a little bit sooner. And I'm going to add some pictures of my beautiful baby girl at the end. So anyways, so let me explain what happened to her. Everything was very quick, very unexpected. I mean, she was only 6 years old. Oh gosh. I'm not wearing makeup. Well, I hardly ever wear makeup nowadays. Now, anyways, but because I knew I was gonna cry on this video. So, okay, let me rewind and take you back to what happened. So, like I said, it's been 2 weeks and 1 day today. Everything started on a Thursday. Okay. So basically, okay, so Thursdays, Lucas right now, we're on a short break, thankfully, from summer online school. And now, yeah, because we're gonna start summer school in July. I don't even want to think about it, but that's just another topic for maybe a blog or something. Anyways, so Thursdays were usually our super busy day, because he had, circle time, and then we would go food shopping, and then at 12 he had another class. Well, anyways, so that Thursday was like just like any other Thursday. He had the circle time around 9, and then around 10 we went food shopping like we usually do. We go on Thursdays. We try to not go on Fridays because it's busier and stuff. So anyway, so we went food shopping. Trinity was completely fine, normal, nothing weird, nothing concerning. We came back from food shopping. I had a quick bite to eat. I ate something. Lucas started his class with the teacher. That was like around noon. And everything was fine. Perfectly fine. Then that same day, I think I went down for a nap. I was pretty tired. Usually by the time Thursday comes, I end up pretty tired just from the whole week, from getting up early, from watching Lucas, from doing stuff around the house, getting, just laundry and cleaning and everything. So anyway, so I took a quick nap. I don't know, maybe an hour or so, something like that. And this was like maybe 4 p.m. I woke up from my nap, I went downstairs, and she was acting kind of weird. Like if something was bothering her, like if she hurt a leg or something. And it did happen one time, because they used to love playing all together, especially when Hawkins was around. One time they knocked down a lamp that we have in the living room. My dogs used to play rough. I mean, yeah. So of course, after Hawkins passed in October, her and Huggins, my oldest dog, they got very close, and so they would still play with each other and play kind of rough sometimes, but nothing crazy. And one time I remember he was playing rough with her, and that day she was kind of walking funny for a little bit, like she fell from the couch or something. I don't know what happened. But anyways, so yeah, so she started acting a little bit weird. Now again, this was like 4 p.m. on a Thursday, okay? then by the time dinner time came, I mean, I don't know what time it was, or no, actually to take her out, well, then she started like whining when getting up. Like when they called her to go outside, she could still get up. She started acting really weird. I started to get really, really worried. I said, my goodness, there's something wrong here. And so she would whine when she would, get up. And so we decided, she was supposed to go that next Saturday, she was supposed to go for a checkup anyways. But we said, we cannot wait till Saturday. Like, we have to do something soon. So next day, first thing in the morning, that's when we took her. Anyways, when they took her out, this was maybe around 8 p.m. or so. That's when he usually takes her out, to go pee-pee. She couldn't even squat to pee. That's how bad it was. Her legs, her both hind legs, her back legs, were like all stretched out and like paralyzed basically in a matter of hours. I sent a picture and a video to a friend of mine that she worked with dogs and stuff, and she said, I think that could be a slip disc, like an herniated disc. Just like it happened with people, it can happen to dogs. But I'm not sure exactly. I think with people, there's more stuff they can do. I don't know. Well, anyway, so next day, first thing in the morning, we called the vet. We told her what happened, what was going on. And she said, yeah, bring her in. No problem. Okay. So we brought her there. They took x-rays and they could see that, yes, there was some slip disc going on. Like something happened to her back. So I don't know. The thing is, everything happened so quickly, guys. Again, so quickly that I don't know if it was something that happened. She just fell the wrong way and that happened and that paralyzed her like that. Or if it was something called, and give me 1 second, I gotta grab my phone because I don't remember the name. Something called, hold on a second. Intervertebral disc disease, which is a condition that can happen between 3 and 6 years old or 7 years old or something. So who knows? Maybe this is something that she had for a while now, and she fell the wrong way playing rough with my other dog or something, and that's made the disc slip, and that's what happened. We won't know exactly for sure. There's a lot of course, you can do an MRI if you want more details, which costs like over $2,000. So anyways, so in these cases, there's not a whole lot you can do. If you get to do surgery within the first 24 hours, which we were past the 24 hours, I mean, yeah, the chances that the dog would walk again was 50%, 60%. Then after that, by Saturday morning, when we talked to, not the vet we saw first, but some other vet that is still filling in for the vet that we used to see for our other dog, the one that passed in October. She left like right after Hawkins passed, and I don't know why they haven't been able to find a steady vet there, like somebody to take her place, like for good. So anyways, oh my gosh, I have so many things on my mind that I get all mixed up. But okay, so by Saturday morning, the chances that my dog will walk again were 10%, she said, or 5. Now, let me explain. This is something that I told the doctor. Well, okay, my dog couldn't even, not only she couldn't walk, which I would have been okay with. Of course, it would have been a bummer, but it's not that we didn't want to have a dog with special needs or anything. Come on, Jesus, we have a son with special needs. Like, as long as she was happy and content, and I know a lot of dogs have those little like wheels that they put on the back, and they have a great life. You have to adjust and stuff, but they have a good life. So that wasn't the case, guys. It wasn't also, like I said, she couldn't even pee on her own. By the time we go to the doctor, her bladder was super full and swollen and stuff, and they had to express it to you know, because she couldn't even do that by herself. Now again, if that was the case, I mean, I wouldn't even have mind, and I told the doctor this, even if I had to like express her bladder a few times a day, every day, I wouldn't have mind doing that. Like, she could have told me and I could have done it. That wasn't, again, that wasn't gonna be a problem for me. I'm not gonna say it's fun, but I would have done anything for her. Like, I would do anything for my dogs. They are like my kids, okay? But it's the fact that she said that she was gonna be in excruciating pain. Even when we brought her there, they gave her very strong painkillers. And even that way, she was whining, crying. She wasn't okay. They tried, oh God, I'm sorry. I just can't help it. They tried something called laser therapy, which they use a lot nowadays, it seems, for especially for those older dogs that, you know, maybe they get old and they have really hard time getting up and moving, and that seems to work really well with those dogs. I mean, people notice difference like after the first treatment. So the doctor said, okay, let's leave her here, let's do some x-rays and a bunch of tests and stuff. They did by the time we brought her to the bed on Friday morning, one of her legs didn't have any feeling, like she couldn't even feel that leg. By Saturday, which was the day we made the decision, she couldn't feel none of her legs. I mean, none of them. And the back pain was really bad, really bad. So she was full of pain meds, like strong ones, IV, you know, all that. And she was still suffering. So, hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, I got interrupted. My husband, he wanted to come in the room, so I'm here. You might hear Lucas in the background because he's walking around all over here. And I have my doggy Huggins. She's my only dog left, guys. So now I have one dog and one cat. We went from 4 pets to 2 pets in like 7 months. Craziness. So anyway, so like I was telling you, she was in a lot of pain. That Saturday morning, we made the decision. We could have brought her home for the weekend probably, but the doctor said she was gonna be in a lot of pain, and it's not some pain that was gonna go away, you know, if we waited a few more days or do more treatments. When a disc slips, like, you know, from the spine and stuff, that's very painful. And I mean, I'm not sure if surgery could have taken the pain away, but surgery would have been over $6,000 or so, which is, we couldn't do it. I mean, but again, it's not that. I mean, the pain was gonna be there, I think, regardless. So it was a very hard and awful decision. Now, the thing I hate the most about, I mean, the difference between, you know, losing a pet is awful. It doesn't matter if it's an older pet, if it's a young pet. It doesn't matter if it happens quickly, like with Trinity, or if it, you know, happens slowly. Like, the difference is, but it sucks anyways, like every time. But this time it was even harder for me, I think, because everything happened so quickly. My dog was completely fine, or that's what I thought. I mean, I don't know if she had that, you know, thing going on. She was great, and 2 days later, she was gone. Like, when we brought her to the bed that Friday morning, I thought she was gonna come home. I thought, you know, they were gonna, you know, do something, like help her to feel better. Hey, look who's here. Ah, he has cookie all over his face. He was just eating some cookie. I'm glad I have this boy here, guys. He's one of the reasons why I've been trying to keep myself strong, you know, because I don't want to be sad and crying in front of him. But anyways, so like I said, losing a pet is awful, regardless. But this time everything happened so quickly that it was a bigger shock to me. You know, I could have sworn that the next one to go was gonna be Huggins, just because she's older. You know, the older the dog gets, the more issues I tend to have. You know, you guys know, I think I mentioned that on Hawkins' video, but like 6 days after he passed, she had a seizure. I think I told you guys, and we thought we were gonna lose her. That was awful. We had to rush her to the bed. But that was a one-time thing. Thanks goodness, haven't happened again. Last night I had a nightmare, and I dreamt like it happened again. I was like, oh my gosh. I woke up almost crying. I would be so scared if it happens again, because this time I would be scared that we're not gonna be able to save her or something. I mean, last time, you know, she got out of it on her own, which is what usually happens, you know, with most dogs. But anyways, that's another subject. But like I said, so the difference was, you know, with Hawkins, with my other dog, I had a lot, like I had a few weeks to get ready for it. I mean, it's not that I had months, but I had a few weeks. Like, he was declining, you know, every week, poor thing, he was declining. So when things happen that way, I tend to prepare my mind for what could happen. You know, say like even when we were waiting for Lucas' diagnosis, you know, the Williams syndrome diagnosis, I had months actually to prepare for it. I researched, I looked for information, and the more information that I would look, the more, you know, symptoms that would match and all that. But that was the difference. I had a lot more time. He's very happy. He wants to be on camera. I had a few weeks to get ready for it, and this time I didn't. And also another thing was, which I didn't like at all, last time, you know, in October, when we made the decision and stuff, they had a really nice room set up, especially for, you know, for doggies that are gonna cross the rainbow. And it looks like a house. It's nice. It has like sofas, and I don't know. It was nice and quiet. You know, it was different. Also, my other doggy, he was suffering. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't feeling well. I mean, I'm sure he had that mass inside his tummy and stuff. But he could walk, and you know, he got to enjoy a last walk before we went to the bed that day. It was different. It was different. With this doggy, she didn't even have the chance to do that. She couldn't even walk. We had to carry her. We had to carry her to the car. It was very sad, guys. It was very sad. And also, when we said goodbye, we couldn't, because of the COVID-19 thing going on, we couldn't do it like we did last time. So they had to bring her outside there. They have like a backyard behind, you know, the vet office. And there was like a guy, you know, mowing the lawn, like across the street. It was loud, noisy, full of bugs all over. I don't know why they had so many bugs in there, but if you know me, you know I hate insects. I have insect phobia. So that didn't help either. And she was in so much pain. So I felt the right thing was to do it quickly. So I had a few minutes to be with her, my husband too. But I was like, let's get done with this. I mean, I think the more I had waited, the worse was gonna be, because it broke my heart to see her in so much pain. I mean, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. Like I said, the other time was a little bit different. I felt like some kind of peace. It was just different, guys. Like, I don't know how to explain, you know. It's like he was, you know, suffering. Again, my other dog suffered for a few weeks. So when that happened, when that moment came, I felt, I don't know, I said, okay, he's not suffering anymore. But this time, it was like, gosh, they took my dog away from me, you know, in 2 days. I mean, it was awful. So anyways, so I put a few pictures together of my baby girl. I hope you like them. She had a very funny, crazy personality. I from the moment I got that doggy, I would say she was like like a dog inside a human. Like, sorry, a human inside a dog. I'm sorry, because she would make the funniest faces. She was crazy. She was adorable, but she was very naughty too. And she made me mad a few times. I'm not gonna lie, she chewed up so many things, like countless things. Look, speaking of that, I still find chewed up things by her, like all the time. And I'm like, a reminder. So basically my message to you is, if you have experienced pet loss, I mean, if you're going through it right now, because time heals and time heals, and then hopefully you get to adopt another doggy or cat or whatever, and time heals. And my advice to you is, if you have your pets with you, cherish them, enjoy your time with them, spoil them, go for walks, and enjoy every single day. It doesn't matter if they're old or young, or like she was, because you never know. This showed me that what we already know, like nobody's promised tomorrow, none of us, and of course our pets is the same thing. So we never know what's gonna happen. We never know. The last thing we were expecting to happen was to lose Trini. I don't like saying the name too much, actually not at all, if I can, in front of my other dog, but because I get kind of scared that she's gonna think, oh, she's back, because not now, but the first few days I had a feeling that she thought the other one was gonna come back, and it broke my heart. Yeah, so guys, so now in 1 second I'm going to show you, we have the ashes already, and we put them right next to each other, of course, with her friend Hawkins, and I hope they are running and playing free of pain. And I did have 2 dreams. I dreamed twice about my Trini girl, and she was so happy and running and jumping and smiling, and oh my gosh, it was nice. I didn't cry. They were actually happy dreams. They put a smile on my face. I woke up like a smile on my face, because I felt like it was her way to say, I'm fine, mommy, like I'm fine here, it's nice here, don't be sad. So yeah, okay guys, 1 second, I'm gonna show you the urns pictures of both of them. Well, you've seen Hawkins already, but 1 second, okay? Be right back. Okay guys, there she is. Crazy. We picked that picture because that picture describes her perfectly, and that's how I want to remember her. And my boy here, so they're both together now. Alright guys, I'm gonna go and enjoy the pictures and see you soon on some vlog. Bye!